You are about to experience a level of nerd never before seen or heard. The Dorkfather has summoned his associates. Together they have formed the Nerds with Curds Network. Joshua Turbo, the greatest underscore in the multiverse. Xavier Michaels, now broadcasting on Channel 79. Greg Berlin and his upcoming podcast, Bikini Bistro of Sin, along with the Dorkfather. Let the Nerds with Curds replenish your cup of pop culture. And now, the man of the hour. Too sweet to be sour. He invented the hula hoop and exclamation points. Broadcasting live deep underneath his parents' basement. And the holder of the Intercontinental World Vice Championship of the planet, Ryan the Dorkfather Schwartzman.
And the NerdCast is brought to you by NorthCom Games.
Woo, NorCom!
NorCom of the universe.
NorthCom Games is located at 110 North Prospect Street. Sweet. Number 1.
I got a delay on my view. Hold on. I didn't know we were going live this quick. You want to plug me into the phone?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I got to...
Ring Fit Runner!
Yeah, Ring Fit Runner.
NorCom. NorCom will be running Magic the Gathering tournaments, or Friday Night Magic, whatever they call it nowadays.
Friday Night Magic. That was... I knew this girl when I was in the service.
You called her Friday Night Magic?
Yeah.
Oh. And there's always open gaming. I believe there's bolt action this weekend, too.
Don't they do a Thursday
Escalation.
thing too?
Yeah.
They do... So
Thursday night board game, which is going to be Azul.
It'll be a zoo?
Azul.
There is
Azul.
only Zool.
Azul. We're also brought to you by Face Value Cards, LLC. What are these cards? Face Value Cards are greeting cards that can be given on any occasion. You shouldn't have to wait until a holiday. Tell Grandma you love her all the much bunches right now. You can go to facevaluecards.com.
Who's the dude that does that?
Ring Fit Runner.
Ring Fister?
Yeah.
Oh, also coming soon to Face Value Cards, the Greg line. Send the inappropriate card to the girl you want to do things that you won't tell your mom about.
Thank you, Greg. Thank you, Greg. Special
And their
guest
sons. Let's
tonight.
just hide everyone from Greg, please.
Tasha, Triple T Jaeger's in the house.
Triple T!
Triple T! Along with Greg, sleeping by 9 p.m., Berlin.
Except on Wednesdays. Would you take that picture off?
Oh! What's this?
Greatest shows
Oh,
ever.
Greg, it's time for a Chuck Norris fact.
Oh. I'm oddly hooked.
With
on
this, you have to
Austin, Texas
decide, is it a fact or is it not a fact?
Boy, we're going into bits early.
All right.
I'm
Chuck
so
Norris
sober.
fact, Greg. Chuck Norris fact. Chuck Norris fact. Chuck Norris's full name is Carlos Ray Norris. Fact or not a fact?
Fact.
Chuck Norris fact.
Sounds too specific to be made up.
Chuck Norris was once bitten by a king cobra. After 10 excruciating minutes, the cobra died. Chuck Norris fact
No.
or not a fact?
That is absolutely a Chuck Norris fact.
That is correct, Tasha. You got
Is
that
it
correct.
really?
That is
Nice.
correct. That is a Chuck Norris fact.
I would have said BS.
All right. Also in the house tonight, Brad the Shoemaker.
Cobblerin' time.
It's cobblerin' time. It's cobblerin' time. Welcome everyone to the NerdCast. I got paper.
Hey.
I got stuff. I'm not wearing a hat
How's it
tonight.
going, eh?
Hey, guys.
You can see.
I mean, at least Ring Fit Runner. Hey, anyone
Ring
else
Fit
out
and
there?
everyone else, say
Ring
hi.
Fit.
Feel free to say hi.
We are
I'm still wearing
interactive.
my work shirt.
You didn't work today.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
I had a Dolly Parton today. Oh, I didn't work, but I was at
Yes,
work.
I'm well aware of what you do
Sup,
and don't do
sassy?
at work.
You're not my boss.
Sassy girl,
anymore.
I'm not your boss. I still have manager privileges, though.
Sassy girl.
Sassy
How
girl.
you doing, sweetie?
Who else is out there? Who else do I know?
Oh, everyone's out there. They're just not watching.
Yeah, I don't know the rest of these people here. I mean, I know this one.
Hey.
You're right there. So if you are a real person, Chuck Norris once ate a van full of black belts and pooped out Steven Seagal. That, again,
Yeah,
is a Chuck
actually,
Norris
that's
fact.
definitely
That's
Chuck
a
Norris
fact.
That is a fact.
Yep.
All right. So. Oh, good. So, yeah, if you are an actual person, not just a bot that's checking, doing whatever bots do on Twitch for whatever reason, please make sure you say hello in the comments.
If you're a bot, please answer and tell me when will the machines take over. It's not if the machines will take over.
It is when.
It is when.
It is when.
They already have.
Maybe we're already in the Matrix.
Whoa. I'm glad I'm so old that I won't be alive long enough to see it.
Right.
Although,
Are you going to be alive next week? I mean,
well, see, you know what I'm saying.
I mean, did anyone really know when that was going to happen? The Terminator.
Oh, got a nosebleed. Not really.
Okay, just making sure.
Making a joke on the joke you made about being dead.
I understand.
Great story, Greg. Anyway.
All right, we're doing a wrap-up show of the Halloween.
Oh, we're wrapping up.
We're
We
wrapping
up Halloween.
It's our wrap-up show.
We haven't
It's
even
my
been
last
on.
costume for
Yeah.
this year.
Yes. Because it is
Unless.
All Saints Day.
That's today, isn't
That's
it?
today. Yeah, the day after Halloween.
Yeah.
I was just like, we'll do a wrap-up thing. Could do
Yep.
5 weeks of
Yeah, what the
Halloween.
hell?
Yeah.
Who cares?
We got candy
weeks
to
of
talk
Halloween.
about.
Oh.
So we're going to be talking about candy. We're going to talk about anything else.
Who's Candy? Do I know her?
I know a couple candies.
Okay.
Yeah,
we got the
I
one.
do too.
Are you talking about the one we work with? Oh, are you talking about the stripper?
There's a couple of them.
Again.
Yes. The answer is yes.
It sure does.
It sure does. We're also going to be doing our top 5. We'll be doing Halloween candy trivia.
Ooh.
Interesting.
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 Halloween candy trivia.
Fun fact.
We're going to, what's that?
Fun facts are rarely fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See?
that's a good song.
Brad and I on the same
Oh,
wavelength.
it's time once again for a Chuck Norris fact.
Set this off randomly or what?
I don't set it off. Chuck Norris sets it off.
Is there a
I mean-
prize at stake here?
Chuck Norris.
I don't know.
There is something about.
Chuck Norris fact. At school, he was an introvert. He was not considered athletic and academically mediocre.
I'm gonna go.
Chuck
fact.
Norris fact.
I'm gonna go fact.
Fact
That
or
is
not fact?
fiction. That
No.
is
No,
100%
fact.
fiction.
he was.
Oh.
He was
That's a
not
fact.
challenged enough.
Oh, well, yeah, okay.
I graduated high school with a .88 GPA.
Another Chuck Norris fact.
Oh wait a minute, that's a different thing.
Another Chuck Norris fact here. You know when Chuck Norris does push-ups, he doesn't actually push himself up. He pushes the earth down.
That is
fact or not a fact, Greg?
Dead fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact, everyone.
Yep.
So, oh man,
It's so fun watching Walker Texas Ranger. It's so MST3K-ish. I got a buddy of mine. We watch it once in a while, and it's just so bad. What did he defeated? Last night I was watching it, and he defeated Satan or Satanists or whatever. A kick to the chest. Will
do you know
defeat
there
Satan.
was a pilot that never aired of Walker Texas Ranger?
I did not know.
The reason it didn't
Is this a
air
setup?
is because it only lasts for 5 minutes. As he solves crime because he is Chuck Norris. He solved all the crime,
All of it.
all of it, all of it.
Fuck you, Batman. Yeah. You can tell, like, on 33.4 Heroes and Icons, they run a lot of Walker Texas Ranger. The first season of Walker Texas Ranger, he drives a GMC truck. From there on out, he drives a Dodge truck, a silver Dodge truck. And based on the year that came out, I've driven those Dodge trucks. And what he does with that is just not possible.
I disagree.
You
He's Chuck
cannot
Norris.
smoke the tires.
I can't
on
think of
one
a better
those
way to
trucks.
defeat evil than with a good, swift chest kick.
Goddamn right,
Yeah.
Rainfister.
Roundhouse kick.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's Patrick Swayze.
Oh,
Never mind.
No, that's Roadhouse.
Oh.
I
Roundhouse. Roadhouse.
That was a. I've seen that movie a few times. The best part of that movie of Roadhouse was Sam Elliott's voice.
Damn.
Oh,
Sam Elliott is
damn.
the best part of that movie by.
Whatever Sam Elliott's
Good
in, even if it's
amount.
really bad,
Even
Sam
the-
Elliott makes it
It
good.
doesn't exactly.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
that guy has pipes of gold.
So who would be better? Who would be better to do dubbing over documentaries? Sam Elliott or Morgan Freeman?
It depends. Depends on the
Wild West documentary,
Sam Elliott.
Yeah.
World War II.
Are you going for more factual representation?
Yes,
Or
it's a
okay,
documentary.
No,
Then Morgan Freeman. But if you want to add a little more
Neither.
drama
No,
into
who
it,
do you got for World War II?
Oh, what's his name?
Greg Berlin.
No,
Definitely not.
No. Sam Elliott is like Old Bay seasoning.
They
Just
Live,
put it on anything, and
not
it's
Roddy
great.
Piper. They
You are
Damn it,
correct.
I know who you're talking about.
sorry. If anyone can beat me to it.
Yeah.
Well,
Type up,
I can tell you that Sam Elliott doing like Under the Sea, whales and stuff like that. No, that's a Morgan Freeman. Sharks, that could be Sam
Yeah.
Elliott. Yeah.
Sam Elliott was really good in The Big
Keith
Lebowski.
David. Keith
Oh.
David should narrate almost everything. But I'm okay with occasional Morgan Freeman and or
Sam Elliott.
And it was on
What if
that
they-
day
what if
that Tasha
Every
knew
time Sam Elliott.
she did not like Morgan Freeman.
No, I love Morgan Freeman. Oh, or David Attenborough, though.
Okay.
David Attenborough kind of wins for anything nature related.
His voice is gold. And the British thing, it's like automatic credibility.
Yes,
When you can do a British
If you
accent.
see this beautiful turtle, his voice is just so good. Sam Elliott is like Old Bay seasoning, just put it on everything. It's great. Respect, yeah.
He's not wrong. Sam
No.
Elliott has
The black
fucking
washed
pipes.
over the dude.
Right.
Sam Elliott sounds like he smoked for 70 years, but still can talk and refuses to die.
Oh.
He's looked the same also for the past
70 years?
I guess it's 40 years now since Roadhouse.
By the way, we are
Let's not put a
on.
number on it.
We are on a watch. We are looking for Sean G 73.
Yeah,
When
Sean G 73.
pops in,
We got something for you.
we need to know.
And it's not a deck
So.
of Spider-Man cards.
No.
Although nobody has showed up to pick them up.
No one ever comes and picks up the prizes.
I would have taken them, but I was the one who donated them. I won them one time. I don't want them back.
All right.
Hold on. Let me check the... nah, never mind.
All right.
It's bad form to
So
do
how was
that
everyone
on
weekend? Let's do the round table. Tasha.
But it's rectangular.
Oh, let's see. I spent some time in the ER. That was super fun.
oh,
But
Any good drugs?
no, none.
Then that
that's the
would
worst
suck.
part.
Yeah.
Like
well,
at least if you're gonna go to the ER,
was the
you gotta
food.
end up with drugs that
didn't-
people are
K-
like,
K-
Oh,
no,
that's right.
No eating.
Yeah.
"Can
Yeah.
I buy those off of you?"
But other than that, didn't end up doing a lot. Just watched some horror movies. Hit some classics. Hit Prince of Darkness.
Nice.
Hit
Is that
Lost
the-
Boys.
Is that the Batman one?
Prince of Darkness?
Yeah.
No, it's a John Carpenter. It's
Yep.
part of his Apocalypse trilogy, along with The Thing and In the Mouth of Madness, which I also watched for the first time. The original.
The original with
Yeah.
Kiefer Sutherland.
Yeah,
Nice.
Kiefer
Oh,
Sauce
yeah.
in that.
We will talk more about
The one good
movies.
role
Well, we
he
can
played.
we can talk about it now, or we can talk about it in the wrap up part.
We can go back to the red.
Yeah.
It can wait.
It's your show.
Wow,
Yeah.
it's our show. I just do all of this.
It's your show. We just provide the talent.
Wow.
We have
Talent away, Greg. Here you go.
we have the tools. We have the talent. Don't leave me alone with him.
So I'm the tool.
One of us will.
I'm
end
the
up
tool.
hurt.
Greg's calling me a tool.
I did
And-
not say that.
Well, I gotta say, I would be terrible at this.
Well, you won't let me do an air check.
Go ahead. Do your air check. Put it on. We're going to stop. We're stopping the show.
Yep,
No,
we're
no,
stopping
we're
the
not.
show.
No,
Stopping
so
the
that,
show for Greg.
So that Greg
No,
can
we're
do
not.
this.
All you
ahead.
got to do is plug my headphones into the headphone input, and I can hear our sound quality because I'm very curious to see how we all sound here. Oh my God, the fucking echo. Holy shit. Oh my God, my voice sounds so great. Oh my God.
Are you good now?
Are you happy?
I wish this played through.
Could you turn the headphone volume down a titch? I'm getting a huge echo.
That's because it's up.
Up a little more. Up a little more. Up a little more. Keep going.
Yeah, boy.
Keep going right there.
Yeah.
Right there. Right
This
there's
is
a spot.
This is
Okay.
the thrilling.
You sound good right where you are. You
I always sound good
right
where I am.
Brad, do you want to pump up Brad a little bit?
This is the thrilling content that people tune in for right here.
This
There's-
is behind the scenes. And
That's because
is he
Brad
even-
never went to radio
You know,
school.
you could have done this before we went on air.
Nope.
right.
No, but he could have because he's just plugged
I
directly
don't
into
stop
the,
him from doing anything.
I'm
he
just saying he could have.
I hang your fucking lights up.
That
and
was
now
last week after you
I'm-
messed up
I'm-
the
What
whole
did I
computer.
didn't mess anything up. I did what you told me to do. Now, hold on, please, good sir. Brad, would you give me a sound check?
Greg, say good night.
Okay, you're coming off way in the background.
What it is he's not talking from the front. He's talking from the back of his voice.
Yeah, like Brian said.
You're not projecting out far enough.
He's not coming through at all.
Project. Who's not coming through at all?
Say good night.
You have his volume all the way down.
That's
There. Say something now, Brad.
Greg, say
There.
good night.
There you go. Good night.
I'm not sure those lights are getting you as much street cred as you hope, Greg. I agree.
Those
He did have to get. He did almost lose his life though with the
Well, I didn't
chair
know.
that he stood on. That if he would have lifted the wrong foot, it would have folded in on him, and he would have been sliced in half.
Did you watch the frickin' thing last week?
I was
Did you hear how he set me up?
a little bit under the weather at the time, so
I
no,
know,
I
but
wasn't able to.
you can watch the rerun. You don't have to watch it live.
Yeah, but I was kind of busy, being sick most of the week, and then I had to work, and
That's a little selfish of you, don't you think?
Yep, that's okay.
All right, successful
And
sound check.
You also were mentioning before we went on there that you watched some Doctor Who.
Oh yeah,
Doctor
the
Who.
Doctor Who, Tales of the TARDIS.
Ooh.
It was good.
Hey, that's my favorite hat.
Yeah, it's you can find it on YouTube because the only other way you're gonna see it is if you actually live in Great Britain and have a BBC license.
So we're gonna actually have to
BBC.
watch
means
it on
something
YouTube.
else,
Well,
too.
if it's on YouTube,
But
it's
if you're like, if it's
Yeah.
on YouTube, it's if you're a very old school Doctor Who fan, then you'll probably enjoy it. Wraps up a whole bunch of storylines that never got wrapped up on the old series, and getting ready for the new stuff.
the only way I can watch my favorite samurai movie is on YouTube because it's not out on anything else. It's not streaming anywhere.
What's your favorite samurai movie?
Heaven and Earth.
Never saw it.
We can sit down and watch it together sometime.
Well, I'm busy doing a NerdCast right now.
Well, we could stop this. We could just
We could pause it.
no. I'll just bring it down to one screen,
What do we have?
and then I'll put YouTube
Well,
up
if it's
over
on
there.
YouTube, we won't have licensing issues.
I get copyrighted off of YouTube videos that I record and play. So yes, we will.
Should I sing a song? See if we can get
A song
I
and
should
dance.
sing a Beatles song. That'll get us some attention.
What would you do if I?
That's Joe Cocker.
No.
Greg,
I mean,
say
Hey, Greg, just
I-
let it be.
It's one of the few.
Let it be.
Hey,
Just let it be.
Hey, Jude.
He's whispering words of wisdom.
So just let it be.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude.
Don't make.
Have you done
it
anything else
mine.
going on in your world? How was Halloween? Did you go out?
I didn't. I was
No, I didn't.
too busy being sick, so I did nothing. Yay!
Had you
it
planned on
sucked.
going out?
Yeah, I was gonna
What were we
I
going
was
to dress
gonna-
up as?
dress as Ramona Flowers.
No.
Put on my. Hold on, 1 second. I'm not wearing my gloves, but
Who is Ramona Flowers?
I do have the boots. Boots.
Ooh, look at that.
like
combat boots.
I hope it didn't flash the camera, but
I might have gotten a little
Possible.
flashed.
Anyone see the kitty?
I'm not
No,
going
I'm-
to say
given
whether
that
I did.
Given that I'm wearing like 2 layers of
That's a cool coat. That's a pretty cool
I think
jacket.
that is awesome.
2 layers of tights and underwear, and no one saw nothing. But
Well, that's a contradiction. That's a double negative.
yes.
Hmm.
So yeah, Ramona Flowers.
All right, I'm gonna rewatch this when I get home. I want to make sure.
No, Tasha's gonna be worried about him watching the reruns.
Right? Tell me about it.
Again, 2 pairs of leggings and underwear. You
Did-
guys aren't gonna
Yeah.
see
Did
anything.
you give out candy on Halloween? No.
So to
No.
speak.
Yeah.
We got a.
I've never read that to
I'm
myself.
not sure those tights are getting you as much street. Wait, no, those are the
Love it.
lights. Love it.
Scott Pilgrim rules. You got it.
Yes.
Greg, how's your week been?
Good.
Yeah? Anything new in your world?
Nope.
Thanks, Regan Fit.
Okay.
What the hell I forgot my notebook. I had something written down. I forgot my notebook, but nothing really. Exciting.
Nothing good. Did you go out for Halloween?
No.
No.
I
You
never
didn't
even-
take the mask off and go out and scare the kids?
It's not a mask. No.
I mean-
pretty much watched. Tuesday was my day off. Yesterday, Halloween, and I pretty much.
But what about over
sat
the
in my
weekend?
studio and watched.
You had off over the weekend. What'd you do over the weekend?
Can I finish?
Okay, go ahead.
Same thing I did Tuesday. I watched
Same
TV.
things he does every night, Pinky.
He doesn't. He's not trying to take over.
No,
the world.
no, absolutely
You know, if you had
not.
a productive hobby.
I watched TV and masturbated. What do you want from me?
Well, I didn't want
Less
to hear.
information.
Yeah.
You don't ask the. You don't want to hear the answer. Don't ask the question.
I was hoping for something,
No, I'll be
a little more
I'll be
thrilling.
worried about wanting to go to bed now.
I was hoping you would shoot to thrill.
Play to kill.
Yeah.
Too many
I'm working
women.
on-
No, wait, that doesn't work for Greg at all.
Too many. Yeah, no.
That's never
No.
been an issue for me.
Yeah.
I did.
I don't think
work
that's
on
for
my
any of us
fourth
in this room.
lightsaber. I put away all the furniture from the patio.
Oh.
Got the snowblower out. Put that in the garage.
It did
got everything
snow.
in the shed. Yeah, not enough to blow, but it was snow. Our driveway's clear, but just standard household
Yeah.
and spousal stuff.
Oh, the spousal stuff. Because you gotta like do 20 hours of hard time to be able to spend 2 hours on the cast.
I don't know how much fucking laundry 2 fucking people can
I don't know.
create.
A lot.
Especially considering you don't work that hard.
No, I don't. I freely admit I don't work that fucking hard.
Well, at least we know then you're changing your underwear every other day.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Gets a little crusty.
That goes back to what we talked about. Shower, put on clean clothes, nerds.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be the one that has that.
Except you
aroma.
didn't realize that Tasha was gonna be here, so
I did not know.
yeah.
I
What?
didn't.
You didn't update your deodorant
I did-
situation.
I did this morning, and I put on clean clothes for work. Do I stink? Do I stink?
Nope.
Nope.
That'll be
No,
a
I don't
real
stink.
ladies killer.
No, don't make me hit you again.
Brad, what you
Maybe
got
I'm
going on in your
You
world?
can use my board too if you need.
Hey, Brad,
Oh,
what you got going on?
Pretty much just helped Mom handle candy yesterday at her house. And pretty much just kind of going to work and getting fed up with work too, and just not putting out as much of as like what I do for my job. They really don't got much for me. Like they did before I had my medical leave. They used to had kept me busy with mid-soles over and over. Well, when I came back to work, they hardly got none in stock to where I'm sitting there twiddling my thumbs and picking my nose too at the same time.
It sounds like good work if you can get it, but doing shit like that, it makes
Yeah.
it,
Yeah,
makes
it's frustrating.
the day so
Yeah.
long when you got to sit around and do
It's
nothing.
frustrating. Yeah, I started my new job this week.
Nobody
Woo.
cares, Ryan.
Okay, carrying on.
Oh, come on.
No,
right.
no.
We want to hear, Ryan.
Yeah.
We're
Oh.
not all just bores like Greg.
Is Sean
Yeah.
here?
No, I was
I
hoping.
wanted to hear about his new job. Darn you, Greg. You're
Sean's
say
not
goodnight,
here.
Greg.
We're waiting for Sean.
But I did start my new job, and well, first I finished my job this week. I stopped working my last full-time shift. There we go. Was on Sunday, and then I started my new job on Monday.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
Okay, so you still work at Ace
Yes, I do still work at Ace
every other Sunday.
every other Sunday. I get my
But-
25% off discount,
I was
employee discount,
gonna say keep it every other Sunday. sounds
and-
like
and-
for the discount
and
and
just
a few extra bucks.
just
few
to
extra
irk
bucks.
Jill, who replaced me as assistant manager, and I don't know. I think she absolutely despises me some days.
I think she is a wonderful manager, and I really like working for her. And I
Yep, we know
think
we're
she's
great.
great.
But my boss Bill has let me keep
No,
all
we're
of my
great, Lane,
managerial stuff, everything, like
Powers.
my powers, my ability to change things,
Your
and
Wonder Twin powers,
Yeah.
your power ring,
because there's
or
there's
whatever.
certain privileges that my managerial privileges.
There
You can
go.
change the radio to any station you want.
And he stayed, except for Steve's there, so we listen to polka.
And he works your weekends.
Yeah, so we're listening to polka.
Yeah. I have suddenly become like the senior person on Jill's weekends now, short of her, because it's going to be I think it's Scott and just the kids. So all of a sudden, with
Oh, you're
Roger,
Mr. Know-It-All? I
No,
feel
no, no, no.
Oh, there goes the story of Greg.
managerial
Mr. Know-It-All.
authority. You got that right.
Respect my authority.
Yeah. But work's going good. Lots of training. I got to go down to Stevens Point tomorrow.
You sent me that picture of the
I did.
banker action figure.
I did
thing,
put that
which
out
I
there.
thought was so fucking cool.
It was the talk. People were walking in going, "What do you have here?" So
A friend of
on a
mine
previous,
sent me that. It was funny, and I was just like, "Oh, you got to give me." He sent me a picture. You got to give me one of those. Well, it's
Yeah.
been sitting in my studio for 2 years, and all I'm gonna do is just look at it. But this was perfect.
yeah. Well, it's worked so well because I guess outside of inappropriateness, I can actually put whatever I want in my office.
Oh, would you like some help with inappropriate?
No, I don't want you to help me with anything on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm-
Otherwise,
I'm pretty
things
good.
things
I'm-
are going pretty
Be
well.
like you decorating the podcast
It's a nerdcast.
or nerdcast.
Those lights look fine.
They're fine. They're fine, Greg.
Just fine.
They're
They're
just
just
fine.
fine.
You're fine, Greg. You did
Just
good.
fine.
That's like
Don't
after
worry.
sex.
Oh,
no,
I
that
know
was
that
nice.
stuff.
It was
Yeah.
nice.
Fine.
I'm glad you had a good time.
Yeah. All right, let's move along here then. We do have actual stuff. Again, we are on Sean G73 watch. So if he chimes
Where are you,
in,
Sean?
we need to know.
Sean, is you yellow?
I don't. He's
Show
probably out
your
actually
face.
working. So first
Oh.
off, let's talk a little Cosmo Theater here.
Best
Cosmo.
popcorn in the state.
Yep, they currently have Five Nights at Freddy's, Believer, and Saw 10. Well, that's The Exorcist Believer and Saw 10 playing through tomorrow night. And once again,
Dun dun dun.
I went and I used the TARDIS because I can't find mine, and I have gone to the future to tomorrow's paper to find out what is going in there. I'm not doing that. I don't want to get. All right. Five Nights at Freddy's is continuing on, and they must be putting this into 2 theaters because there is only 2 movies for the first time in a long time at the Cosmo Theater.
What is Five
Killers
Nights at
of the
Freddy's?
Flower Moon.
Oh, that's the new Martin Scorsese movie.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
I
in-
will be hitting the Cosmo this weekend. Scorsese.
Of the universe.
And that looks amazing. It does look really good.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to be hitting it this weekend because I have my kids. Actually, I have Renly's birthday party this weekend. So we're going to
she's
Funtime
gonna
Action
be
Center.
10?
10.
Funtime Action Center, is that...
The old Geis's Meat Market.
Oh, what do they got going on there?
They have
Wait,
indoor...
Vandergeest.
Vandergeest, yes.
Yeah, not Geis's.
I'm sorry. I meant to say Vandergeest.
Where is it?
On Main Street. By Hugo. In the Hugo's area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What
One
do they
block
got?
over. Actually, by the doggy daycare, across from Gesundheit.
What do they got going on there?
They have, they actually have computers that you can rent and play video games. They got Oculus, so the
Oh, the thingy?
3D stuff, and then they have an indoor skate park.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their
Like
indoor
inline
skate park
skating
is,
and all.
is sweet.
Yeah.
indoor skate park is a little past my ability now.
Yeah,
What?
Renly wants to do inline skating. She wants someone to teach her how to do inline skating. I will not be that guy.
I can teach her how to do that.
Guys, I am only in chat now, but I concur with whatever was just said.
Thighs.
Excellent. Hello,
Thighs.
thighs.
Between
Hello,
the
thighs.
thighs.
All right.
Between the thighs. Have you ever met Ringfister?
Yes.
Yeah, I think they might have met a few times.
And a new month, new mini. Reaper Miniatures. Get a free... Greg, you can say that name.
Tarmichi.
All right, we'll go with that. Dragon Blood Paladin. With $40 purchase, and then it gets you free shipping. The Dragon Blood Paladin is sculpted by Christine Van Paden, and studio models painted by Kara Curley.
Kara Curley.
That's what it says.
It sounds like the worst porn name ever.
It might be.
But she's an artist, so she
Yeah.
probably isn't going for the porn name thing. Kara Curley. Giving you plugs. Kara Curley.
Who the heck is thighs? Who is between the thighs? All right. A Scribe's Quest. An Evercon Tale. During his quest, our hero quickly becomes lost in the woods. He encounters two drunken stable boys lying in the grass. Meanwhile, two familiar faces, the bard and the wizard, are at the castle, having a pint at the inn. The bard reminds the wizard of how he defeated him in battle as the barkeep tries to break up the argument. The bard, while wandering through the forest himself, struck down the wizard in a bitter waged battle. And even worse, he stepped on the wizard's cloak. Having heard enough, the wizard draws his sword and advances towards the fleeing bard. The barkeep quickly makes haste after them. The drunken stable boys continue enjoying their bread when they are once again interrupted, this time by the fleeing bard. The stable boys are discussing whether a cockatrice or a bugbear would win in a fight, and wish to wager some gold. But then they are interrupted again, this time by the wizard. The barkeep manages to keep pace. The wizard has lost the bard's trail and casts a magic knife missile. The stable boys now need to clean their trousers. To be continued.
I think it died pretty much after AD&D, if you know what I'm saying.
And EveryCon 24, the future of gaming, is happening March 1st through the 3rd, 2024. Badges are now available. EveryCon 24 is blasting off. Get your badges at the lowest price of the season until December 1st.
Hurry up and wait.
What?
I don't sound right.
What do you mean you don't sound right?
I'm echoing.
You're echoing?
No.
I see what you did.
What did I do?
You turned my microphone down.
Oh.
You can't deny me.
That's because you were eating. I was afraid that you'd come back and be all...
Well, you bring a big pile of candy in here, and I'm not supposed to have one on that 7. Turn my love. No, not that one. One over.
Oh.
There we go. Yeah, that one. Okay.
Is that good enough for you?
Good job. Hold on. Yeah, that's good right there.
It's going to work?
Yep. Would you stop fucking with shit? Everything was good until you started fucking with shit.
Oh, it's time for our...
Oh my god!
Chuck Norris factor. Dude, I didn't turn anything up. All right.
Could you turn my headphone volume down a little bit? You're gonna scream into it. A little more. Up a little more. Up. Right there. Nope, back down a little more.
Oh, boy.
Right there.
All right, we're there.
Nope, back down a little more. Sorry for being a professional.
Chuck Norris fact. We are playing Fact or Not Fact with Chuck Norris facts.
All right, right now, out of the gate, I got $1 that says fact.
All right.
I don't even
I
know.
got
Chuck
$2
Norris's-
say it's non-fact.
Chuck Norris's social security number is the last 9 digits of pi.
I guess I kind of got
That's a
burned on that one.
fact.
That is a fact.
That is a fact.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
Do you know if you ask your Amazon Alexa to repeat or recite the digits of pi, she'll only go up to 20 digits or 25 digits.
Even if you ask her to recite more digits?
Yeah.
Correct.
I've done it. I've played the game, and she'll only go up to 25 digits. Unless they've updated.
I have no idea.
I haven't played
Greg,
that game in a while.
Chuck Norris fact.
Fact.
Norris created his own form of martial art called Chun Kok Do.
That would not be hard to believe.
Fact or not fact?
I'll go fact.
That is a fact. That's a legitimate fact
Yeah.
on there. Last one on here.
These are
Chuck
all
Norris
legitimate
fact.
facts. I mean,
When the
everyone.
boogeyman goes to sleep every night, he checks his closet for Chuck Norris.
That is a fact.
That is a true fact, everyone.
These
That
are
is
all true facts.
That is all true facts. All right. All right, time for some Halloween trivia.
Yeah, let's finish the season off.
We will finish this.
It's
Finish
time
him.
for trivia.
We are going to be playing Halloween candy trivia. Who's all in? Who's all in?
I'll play.
Well, you have to play because you're in the studio.
Well, kind of, yeah. Can I get some ice and top her off?
Maybe you could be
my
a
iced
gentleman
coffee.
and get Tasha an ice and some water.
Would you like something, Tasha?
Ah, sure. Grab me ice and water.
Oh,
geez, grab me
ice and water.
Yeah, grab me an ice and water, eh? Oh, thanks.
Sassy Girl is
boy,
in.
geez, yeah.
Oh, sure.
Sassy Girl's in.
Oh, did you hear that Margie was doing good?
Oh, jeez, Margie, I like her so much. I'm glad she's doing better.
All right. Who else is in? Who else is in? Thighs, Ring Fit Runner. And Brad. Sassy Girl. I'm going to assume Ring Fit Runner. And I will think Thighs is in. Should we see if there's anyone else out there that's paying attention that I can call out? And nope. All right.
Come on, everybody.
All right, here we go. Greg, are you...
He's getting me water, so I
He's
can't
getting
complain.
I guess can't complain about that. He's actually being useful. He is being useful here. Again, we are going to do Halloween candy trivia. And we do have a nice little bit of
A
candy.
stash.
We have a little stash on the table. So we're going to talk about Halloween candy.
And I just heard running water, so I gotta pee.
Really?
I can't help it.
You get,
Right back. What's gonna happen?
you know what we're going to do? We're going to come back to this. We're going to go to top 5. How's that sound?
All right.
We can't hold on here. Top 5 memes that I found funny on Facebook. And we'll get some more people. We're going to come back to trivia while we're waiting for Greg. Because we don't have to do it over and over just for Greg. Memes I found funny on Facebook. A little Voorhees on the river. What do you think he's playing? Ding,
Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
ding, ding, ding. Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
He's either playing ding 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 or
There we go. All right, memes I found funny on Facebook. Last minute costume idea for Wisconsin kids yesterday,
yeah, that was
and it works.
legit.
It definitely did.
Like that one, yep.
Yep.
It was so cold.
We'll come to that. I'm not a trick or treater personally. Never have been. I never liked the cold.
Came close to seeing the little, I gotta say, 3-year-old boy, almost exactly like the
Yeah.
Ralphie's brother, arms out trying to run.
Maybe it was on purpose. All right, memes I found funny on Facebook. Doesn't matter if you do or not. Sweet and sour crab ragoon and me. And me.
Accurate.
That is
is
what
accurate.
right?
100% accurate.
Memes I found funny on Facebook. Doesn't matter if anyone else does. Tongs when I tried to open a kitchen drawer.
No, that one's actually funny because and
it's
true.
It is so true, so true.
That's as true. That's maybe even truer than your Chuck Norris. No, nothing's truer
Nah,
than Chuck
nothing's
Norris.
truer than Chuck Norris.
Those Chuck Norris facts.
And memes I found funny on Facebook. Don't buy plastic skeletons for Halloween. It's terrible for the environment.
You stole that from me.
Locally sourced all natural skeletons are more environmentally friendly. I stole it from someone.
I stole it.
It was
from
on
someone else, too.
Facebook.
Yeah,
Well, I
knew
stole
it.
it from the cemetery, but
Boom, boom. I see what you did.
oh,
there.
are we talking about the meme?
You can buy an actual skeleton and then use it. So
Yep.
Yeah. And the last meme that I found funny on Facebook. Not even a single crab ragoon. Blasphemy. That was the last minute ad. I saw that when I was going to post. And I was like, oh, I got to throw
How
that
long
in.
is China Inn open today?
I think
Today?
they're closed already.
They're closed already. They're open until 7:30. It's 8:13.
No goons for hiccups now.
Oh, my Lord.
No
All right.
goons for us.
That was
No
memes that I
goons for the
found funny on
goons.
Facebook. Let's go back to Halloween trivia.
All right.
Doing Halloween candy trivia.
Halloween.
Joshua Turbo's on. Joshua, are you in for a little Halloween candy trivia? He might just be lurking too. Are we lurking? I'm going to put him down just in case he starts answering.
Murky.
All right. We are going to play for whatever pieces of candy that I have out here that you can't see. You can have one or two. But you got to come here and pick it up. You got Kit Kats, Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, some Whoppers, Heath Bars, Hershey's. Nothing crap. So
No, it's good candy. It's
Yeah, that's good
quality
candy.
stuff.
That's
It's not off-brand.
two different options. Two different bag options.
I like Whoppers because there's a crunch factor.
I like yeah.
It's
But we'll
never-
get to that. Hold on. That's
Yeah.
that's in
I
the
could
later.
comment on Kit Kats, but we'll wait. We'll save that. We'll hold it for later.
All right. Question number 1 on Halloween candy trivia. What is the most popular Halloween candy in America? What is the most popular Halloween candy? And I'll give you a little hint. It's on this table. It is not what you think it is.
Yeah, and it's not what I want it to be.
Why,
Sassy Girl's going Reese's.
what would you want it to be, and why would you have a preference?
We can have a discussion of this. We're saving that for later.
We'll save that for later.
Shut the fuck up, Greg.
All right. Brad is saying Reese's. Sassy Girl's saying Reese's. Tasha's saying Reese's. And Greg's wrong. It is Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. It
Even
is
though
the
it's sitting
Reese's
right in front of you.
Peanut Butter Cups. There aren't any drugs in marijuana. I don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, yeah, love Reese's.
So Tasha
but
gets a point. Brad gets a point. Sassy Girl gets a point.
What's the prize?
Some of the candy that's on the table.
So
Yep.
something I already have.
Have access to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got nothing to lose.
That doesn't matter. We're playing trivia. It's fun. You're enjoying yourself, Greg.
Just
Yep.
like at work, I have nothing to lose.
Like Linda says, you're enjoying this, Greg. You're going to enjoy it and you're going to like it.
First time I was with her, she said, "Who are you gonna please with that little thing?" I said, "Me."
That's all that you need. Question number 2, Halloween candy trivia. About how much money does the United States spend on Halloween candy annually? I'm going to give you a hint. It's bigger than millions.
yeah, figured that part.
Oh, each house?
No. In total, in the United States, how much money is spent on Halloween candy annually?
How accurate do we have to be? Down to
within a couple $100 million. Within a couple $100 million.
decimal point.
What you got, Brad? I know you're done.
I don't know if I'll be close to it.
Brad's going $1 billion. That is not a bad guess. Greg, are you done yet? Or are you going to cheat off of Brad?
I misspelled something.
Okay. Tasha's going $2 billion. Sassy Girl's going $3 billion. Greg, what do you got? 14 gazillion.
Yep.
You are not correct. Sassy Girl is correct, though, with $3 billion. Sassy Girl takes the lead.
Way to go, Sassy.
I think she knows a thing or two about Halloween candy because she is a treat. Question number 3, Halloween candy
Be here all
trivia.
night. Tip your
What
waitress.
was the original name of candy corn?
Shit.
What was
What I was gonna literally write down.
well, write her down then. What was the original name of candy corn? This is worth 2 points if you get it. What was the original? Sassy Girl's going witches' hats. Greg, what do you got? Sugar waxy cat shit. Yeah.
I didn't even bother with the rest
Just
of it.
shit. What do you got, Brad?
Yeah.
You got nothing? I can tell you.
It's just freaking horrible.
No one's a winner
What's
here.
this circus piece?
Chicken feed. Its original name was chicken feed.
And you know why it's a candy now for us? Because even the fucking chickens wouldn't eat it.
Tell me about it. Not a fan myself. Question number.
Who really likes candy corn?
Someone must.
When
be,
I was like a kid, I'd eat it, but I'd eat anything that had sugar in it.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. And that's the only reason.
Yeah, I'm
it
not a
still
fan.
exists.
Like those little
those-
wrapped, yucky little waxy paper candies.
Ugh.
I'm not as a fan.
The candy corn, and then also the little pumpkins that are
Yeah.
the same stuff.
It was the same stuff, different
Yeah.
color.
Yeah.
Same
No
taste.
good. No good. How far in advance does Hershey's start production on Halloween candy? And we're going months.
Oh.
How many months in advance does the Hershey Company start production on Halloween candy? How many months? Sassy Girl's going 7 months. Sassy Girl's going 7 months. Wait. Brad's going 5 months. Tasha's got 6 months. And Greg is a loser again. He's got pie. 6 months in advance is correct. Ooh, a tie now between Tasha and Sassy Girl.
I read an article where actually in times of economic depression, candy is a good investment because people won't buy themselves necessarily a new car, but they will buy themselves a candy bar because they want a little treat. I did very well investing in Pepsi Cola because people will buy themselves sodas too.
Right. How many pounds of chocolate are sold during Halloween week? Final question.
All of them.
How many pounds of
all them
chocolate
is accurate.
are sold during Halloween week? And think millions. And between you and Sassy Girl, well, whoever is closest without going over will win.
Wait, then it's just like, let's just go with 1.
Ooh.
Oh, the $1
Sassy Girl's going 5 million.
If we're doing Prices Right rules.
Doing 1? Okay. Sassy Girl's doing 5 million. What do you got, Greg? D. It's not D.
And this is not million.
Oh.
It doesn't matter.
5.1 million? Okay. Well, you could do million and you're not going to be.
I don't care.
Thanks. Thanks. Answered 90 million pounds.
Wow.
90 million pounds of chocolate are sold.
Holy cow. So there's 350 million people in the States. This is worldwide?
This is just the United States.
I mean, since it was $3 billion worth of candy, significant amount of that would be chocolate.
Yep.
Yeah.
Probably about half.
Sassy Girl's a winner.
Yay, Sassy.
Yay, Sassy.
Stop by to pick up your Spider-Man playing cards and your candy.
Yep, I'll have a couple pieces left here because I don't eat that much candy. So.
Oh, I'm not leaving any of this sit here. Actually,
candy.
I'm a little disappointed in you, Ryan.
Why is that?
You bring out these freaking little goddamn crap-sized candy bars. You said bring candy bar and bring your favorites.
Yep, I did. Well, we're not to that part.
Oh, you want me to wait?
Yeah, let's wait. I mean, you can be disappointed at me after once we get there. I don't mind.
I thought, okay, I'll let you. See, he's very structured. He's very formatted.
I don't have to
He
be
doesn't like
formatted.
instructions.
We can just. I can sit down and chat.
Oh, that's what we're doing. We've been doing that for
Hey, Ryan, may I sneak a piece?
Yes, you can have a piece.
That's what it's here for.
All right.
I had Whoppers always running through that, whatever.
Spoiler alerts coming down the
What are
line.
you talking about? Nice collapsing. Try and project that.
Yeah, I didn't want to do it loud
Well,
because
From the
It'd be on
it's
top of the.
doing it already.
Yeah, it's
so I
doing
don't
it already.
really need to add to the
All right.
pain that everyone else is experiencing from it.
First off, Lower Deck season finale part 1. 'Cause that's what I'm calling it, even though that's not the episode name.
Like, yeah, that is definitely not the episode name.
But it is a part 1 because it's a to be continued episode.
It is a to be continued. The twist was a shocking twist.
Yeah.
It was very twisty.
What a twist.
So, first off, it's called The Inner Fight. So instead of Inner Light,
Instead
Inner
of based
Fight.
on the Next Generation episode, The Inner Light, where Picard was
Oh,
with the flute. No,
No,
the
with
flute.
the flute.
Oh, the flute.
That was
Yes.
a great episode.
Though this episode itself had a lot more in common with another franchise that was not Star Trek.
Mm-hmm.
There was a awful lot of Star Wars in this episode.
Yeah.
Almost all of the sets. There was a Dagobah set. Like a part was set in something that looked very much like Dagobah. Looked very much like Mos Eisley and the Cantina and the end of Jedi.
What's nice is that the people who do Lower Decks had pretty much free reign to do what they want within reason. So, but we also have a surprise.
Oh, it was twisty.
Former cadet Nick Locarno is back.
They were looking.
For him.
4 different former Starfleet officers that were missing at this point.
Beverly Crusher.
7 of 9, Nick Locarno, and
I'm
then
blanking on it.
my brain is just
The
like
other guy.
and the other person.
Who's Nick?
It was
Locarno?
somebody else, and
I don't remember either.
I
off
don't
the top.
remember who it was.
Who is Nick Locarno?
Nick Locarno was the almost exactly like and played by Robert Duncan McNeil character that Tom Paris was based on.
Oh, okay.
He's from the Next Gen episode where they have the flight, and then there's they
Yeah.
hide the crash. Yep.
Yep. With Wesley
Okay.
and yep.
What
And
about-
Cito Jaxa was
What,
also
Yes.
from
what
that
about
episode.
Vince LaFontaine?
No, what?
The greatest holodeck entertainer.
Vic
ever.
Fontaine, you mean?
Or, yeah, Fontaine.
No.
Vic Fontaine. No.
No.
He was the.
What does that have to do with anything?
But the Cerritos is
I'm so
assigned
confused.
to locate and protect the former cadet. But there's a twist. He is also now a pilot for hire. So, it is interesting.
So am I.
Yep. One of the interesting thing is they bring up another Lower Decks character from a whole nother episode that was called Lower Decks. Ensign
And
Cito,
that is
who was also
Cito
part
Jaxa.
of. Yep, who was also part of the Nick Locarno episode.
Yeah, she was from the Nick Locarno episode, and then she showed up in the Lower Decks episode of Next Generation. That Lower Decks is named after.
I'd probably know it instantly if I saw it.
She was Bajoran.
Yep.
Oh, Bajoran chicks are so hot.
Something about their ears.
Their
And
ears?
Vulcans. Vulcans. Ferengi chicks, although I like the idea that they're kept nude, they just don't seem appealing.
Don't like the idea of playing with their lobes.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe they'd play with your lobes.
that's not what I want them to play with if they're gonna do that. I gotta keep my eyes closed, and they better not talk. And their teeth. Can you imagine what their teeth would do to you?
No. All right.
Never
Carrying on.
Never mind.
Anyways, they bring up a lot of. It was a
Yes.
good episode
I'm wrong.
that was fun, and you didn't really know where things were going, but you were expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
You were expecting it, and it is going to be concluded tomorrow.
Yep.
On tomorrow's, because it is a 2-part episode, so at least they didn't wait till next season. Like
Yep, it
some
did it.
places.
To be continued. Which yes, some other Star Trek things have recently returned to doing that at the end of seasons. Like all the recent
No,
Star Trek series. No, they haven't been doing to be continueds at the end of seasons until
Strange New
Strange
World.
New Worlds went and said,
But it's,
you know
it's
what?
such a good place to do it,
Agree.
though.
Oh, those bastards.
You have no idea how that carries through to the microphones when you do that.
Yeah, because I'm just like,
Yeah.
let me move this, Greg, for you to hear later.
I'm not sound checking right now. But
No.
God damn it.
All right. So yes, you can find Lower Decks. You can find the next episode, the actual season finale, on Paramount Plus tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
I think it drops at 2 a.m. So if you want to wake up early enough, you can do that to watch it before you go to work. Maybe before someone drives to Stevens Point for a training session that lasts 6 hours.
Oh, I love training.
Yeah. All right. Also,
Loki.
season 2, another oh my gosh episode.
They're just a banger after banger.
Excuse me?
Yes. Miss Minutes has a big reveal that Renslayer commanded He Who Remains army. And then you got to go through all that. It was definitely an interesting episode.
There was a lot that I mean, in every episode, it's been really nice because there's been no padding. It's just been stuff is happening and stuff is
Matter of fact,
happening and it just keeps happening. It's great.
You have to go back and almost watch it over again to understand what happened on there. Ringfield, where my best friend's neighbor used to go by Banger. He didn't have any teeth.
Wouldn't he be blower?
I have no idea. Sean G's not here.
Son of a bitch.
I know, right? Maybe he'll show
What
up.
are you, Sean G?
Um,
We have a whole fucking thing for you, dude. And you're not even here.
one of the biggest things is the temporal loom explodes.
Ooh. I
Yep.
knew a girl that would. Never mind, that's something else.
And we'll see what happens this week because that's kind of
That's kind of a big deal. They're like, everyone's dead.
It was like, yep, nope, everybody gonna dead. Just dead.
They're
Everybody
dead.
dead. Until
Yep,
next
they're dead.
week.
Until they can't anymore.
How was Data come back?
Do you have anything to add, Greg, to Loki 2? Season 2?
You won't believe what happens. It's a really good show. I don't want to give anything away, but you definitely need to watch it. It's definitely worth the time. That part where he did that thing, I couldn't believe it.
Hold on a moment.
Keep doing this stuff. I'm not going to do it if you're going to keep cutting me off all the time. I was trying to give an informed, whatever.
All right.
Sick of my talents being unappreciated.
I don't know, but it feels a little off. You feel a little off.
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh. How so?
I don't know. I would say more than that if I knew.
Well, I am a little off.
More than usual.
Oh, Ring Fit Runner, as
Ring
usual,
Fit
still
Runner
appreciates you.
Yeah, he
Ring Fister,
appreciates
thank
you.
you.
He appreciates you. All right, we're going to move
Yeah,
on
Ring Fister,
from
he's a
this.
genius.
And we're going to go into our hot topic, which is just the wrap-up of the month.
Woo.
It was Halloween.
Well, this is meant for anything we didn't talk about. So let's first talk, because we had Halloween yesterday, and there's candy. Let's talk about everyone's favorite candy. Yes, you can do your thing now. No, not your favorite stripper.
She was. Oh, never mind then. You should have seen it. Oh my God.
All right, where's...
Wow, the other host did not like my Greg support. Oh. Is it warm in here? I've been told it's warm in here. It's not even summer when the air conditioning didn't work. All right. Tasha, what do you got for candy?
Oh, well, so I have a lot of different favorite candy.
Mm-hmm.
But I happen to have some of one of the particular ones that is my favorite. And now I know that it's actually the favorite of most of the country. So.
Who doesn't love a Reese's?
Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. This is my dad's favorite also. Yeah, I know. I only brought the miniatures because this is the, you know.
Thank you, Tasha.
You're welcome. So
Let's get candy. You know what I like to do?
It
with
would be
my
Snicker,
God,
like,
that is genius.
could it be Snickers or caramel? Yeah.
A Triscuit dipped in chocolate.
Okay, here we go. We're gonna all have a Reese's on the air because that's bad form, but because we're not on radio and we're on a Twitch channel, we can do this. And we're all going to enjoy the number
And
one
we'll all see
Halloween
how
candy.
And everybody eats Reese's differently, so.
I eat them whole like a duck.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah.
That was a commercial.
I like mine totally different where I eat the top first and I'll eat the
See? Different.
No.
Yeah. It's hard to talk.
I don't find it that hard. They are meant to be savored, but they're being savored in the cheeks. I push them to the cheeks.
What was that Ron White joke where he's talking about his bulldog and he'll put like a couple M&Ms up under his cheek. The dog wakes up. Oh, it's gonna be a good day.
Those are solid. I like to put those in the freezer. Actually, I like to put most of my chocolate bars in the freezer and then eat them. Yeah.
There's worse. My great.
What do you mean worse?
There are a lot worse ways to do it. My great grandpa, when I go to see him when I was like 4 or 5 years old, always had a bag of candy bars in the freezer, and that was just.
And I hate frozen candy. Like I hate it when it's in ice cream. I hate like chocolate is it's best when it's almost melty because then when it hits your tongue, then it melts.
There's nothing wrong with it.
And you get all the flavor and.
I think it's more of an out of sight, out of mind thing for me because I don't usually go into my freezer all that often.
Oh yeah,
And but I'm not really.
I just hide my chocolate and then I forget it exists and then I find it again and then I'm like, ooh.
Chocolate. Ooh.
Bonus.
I think actually a lot of that came from up at Boy Scout camp. Is they would put
This one time at Boy Scout.
a lot of times at Boy Scout camp they actually put a lot of the candy bars in the freezer. And I think it was because it was usually hot during the summer, so
It
a
melted.
candy,
And
just-
melted.
Well,
Like
and-
totally melted is.
Yeah,
Rough.
but it also felt cool, like an ice cream bar. There wasn't exactly ice cream bars up at Boy Scout camp, so a chocolate bar, especially like a Hershey's or something like that, that's frozen.
And it's 1,000 degrees, and you eat it frozen. It's a nice cold treat. It's almost like ice cream.
Almost. Charleston Chew in the freezer.
I know so many
busted
people
up with
who
a hammer. Yes.
love Charleston
Yes.
frozen Charleston chews.
No
Been
candy
there,
and ice
yeah.
cream. Yes, 100% no candy and ice. Does cookie dough count in ice cream?
If it has chocolate pieces, yes.
Okay.
Chocolate chip cookie.
Like if it has like actual chocolate pieces, then it counts.
That's fair.
Not chocolate chips though, like pieces.
No, like chocolate chips.
Too?
Yeah,
That counts.
absolutely.
Okay.
If they're hard and awful.
What about
Personally.
Oreos? Like broken up
No,
cookies?
Oreos are fine.
Okay.
Cookies are okay because they don't have the texture of chocolate. When it gets frozen, gets super hard, and I don't like it
Excuse me.
on my teeth.
That's fair.
That's fair.
Exactly.
I've known a lot
Thank
of girls
you.
like that.
Greg, you
Well,
said
no, girls usually don't mind it on their teeth. It's the guys that mind.
Well, it is abrasive. How sharp are your teeth?
Plenty.
Okay, then that would be.
Greg, you said you had a special surprise for your candy.
Yep. Brad, did you bring your candy?
Yeah,
Or did, no worries.
I'm terrible when it comes to candy.
We don't appear to be short on it. I have brought.
Well, we'll get to you, Brandon, on your favorites
I have brought the greatest candy bar of all time.
of all time. Like this single bar is the greatest candy bar of all time, or the brand is.
The brand
Okay.
is.
Okay.
I wish I could get this.
What's our favorite ice cream flavor?
Sure,
That's for
Willy
sale.
Wonka. Actually, you're gonna laugh at me, but my favorite ice cream flavor is vanilla.
I like a good New York vanilla.
Yeah.
Bubblegum.
Bubblegum in a dish.
It's hard to find these days, but
It sounds like a song.
and oddly, those candy pieces don't bother me at all.
That is weird.
It's just chocolate.
All right.
I brought
Holy cow, you
everybody
brought a bar.
one of the greatest candy bars ever.
Wow.
So this is Greg's.
Been a
Is
while.
this your favorite?
These are
Is this your favorite bar?
This is a solid go-to.
Whatchamacallit? All right, here we go.
It's
been a while.
since I had.
It has been a minute.
And it's been a minute, huh, man?
So how do you think this was actually derived for marketing? Do you think they actually had some names and they're like, and someone's like, whatchamacallit again? Do you think it actually had a different name?
I think it probably had a lot to do with that right there.
Do you remember the commercials from the 80s for whatchamacallit?
Yep.
And where they like, what's its face? Whatchamacallit? Like,
Oh, we didn't take a bite and show the inside. Not that matters on a
It's Reese's.
It's peanut
it's
butter.
Let's
Reese's.
find out with
Everybody knows what a
crispy
Reese's
rice.
is.
Find out with a nice
with a light
whatchamacallit.
layer of chocolate.
Are you gonna eat yours?
No, I'm gonna want you guys eat yours. I have to talk and
Thank you,
keep
Greg.
the audience.
I don't know if I could do this with an
Entertaining.
audience.
What do you think?
It's kind of like a
Like I said, I liked it, and it's been a while since I had whatchamacallit.
Yeah. Well, candy bars are running the streaks for me because I can go on a Snickers kick for a while, which sounds dirty too.
I do love Snickers. The problem,
They're a solid go-to, but they're everywhere.
Let's see what the crunch level.
so like this isn't bad, but the chocolate on these,
It's a little waxy.
it's the problem that I have with like Kit Kats now. I can't eat Kit Kats because Kit Kats. Well, Nestle is evil, but besides that,
Nestles. Nestle's
so
makes
evil.
the
What do they
very
claim this is?
best.
All right, it's
Peanut
chocolate,
buttery, crispy
peanut
rice.
flavored. So it's Rice Krispies with.
well, actually, the first
Caramel?
ingredient would be sugar.
Yeah.
Oh, imagine that in a candy
The second
bar.
ingredient,
So it's Rice Krispie bars,
Sugar.
Rice
high
Krispie
fructose
bars
corn syrup.
with caramel and chocolate.
Wow. Why do you think
looking-
it's so good?
I'm looking for chocolate on the actual ingredient
Does it
list.
say
Well,
cocoa
don't-
anywhere?
Oh,
Don't-
no, I found it. It's halfway through.
Don't ask too many questions.
Did you know? Oh, we'll come to that. Did you actually? I'll do that. Did you know that white chocolate is not actually chocolate because there is actually no cocoa
Really?
in it at all? I have no idea
What
what
is
it
it
is.
then?
I don't know.
My grandma used to make white chocolate covered pretzels. Don't talk with your mouth full. My grandma used to make. My grandma used to make white chocolate
You go,
covered
Tasha.
pretzels for Christmas,
Mhm.
and those were delicious.
Do you know what the white chocolate is?
Yes, it's cocoa butter
Oh,
because it's actually still made from cocoa beans. It just
Just
doesn't have
not-
it doesn't have the cocoa part. It's got the cocoa butter part. Hence why it still tastes like white chocolate and why it's still called chocolate.
cracker chocolate. That's what they should
It's
call it.
if you don't have cocoa butter, you can't call it chocolate. That's
Okay.
when you have things that are chocolatey. That's when it just has cocoa and no cocoa butter.
Oh,
Don't they make suntan?
I'm glad we
lotion out
did
of
that off the
cocoa?
top of our head.
Too much.
You
Too
want
much
some more water?
information. No, I'm good.
Okay. I used to be a bartender, I'd be happy to get that for you. It's kind of.
Brad,
Something
what's
that
your
never
favorite
leaves you.
candy bar?
It's a toss-up between Reese's and Kit Kat.
Reese's and
Except
Kit
I
Kat.
gotta say the main one I like between the two of them is Reese's.
Mm-hmm. I like the Kit Kat. And then I like a good old fashioned just plain Hershey bars. Then I go Reese's. And then the Whoppers. And Heaths are just part of the package, so I could live without the Heath bars.
Yeah, see, if I had to pick my very favorite American candy bar, it'd be Snickers. But Reese's are real close.
Yeah.
Really
Oh, they're
close.
not American?
But then also Caramello
Are you
is up
talking
there
Mm,
too.
yeah.
As I
Being
freaking
English-
love.
English toffee.
No, just in general.
Oh, okay.
Because other countries' candy bars taste way better than ours.
Mhm.
Ours tastes like crap.
I'll tell you, in Mexico, Doritos taste better. They
A lot of
actually-
other food tastes better because they're trying to keep it so cheap here instead of just making good stuff
Yeah.
and forcing us to actually buy good stuff. And even candy bars now are not cheap,
No.
but they're not any better.
Nope. Gotta keep those profit margins up.
Just a couple little
Lot of
facts.
margin.
Couple little facts on candy bars. I know all the prep. Originally, Three Musketeers candy bar came in 3 small pieces, each piece with a different flavor.
Oh,
Yep.
I don't know if
Huh.
you know that.
What were the other flavors?
Oh, good question. The original 3 flavors, so there must have had other ones, but the original 3 flavors were strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. I would
They just-
actually not mind
Well,
that again.
Stuck with the
Neapolitan.
chocolate.
A
Was-
Neapolitan.
wasn't-
I would have liked that.
Wasn't
what I-
mint part of it? The green mint kind?
Yeah.
I thought there was.
No, they
they
introduced
might
that
have
later.
They might have done that later, but the original was a strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate, and I wouldn't mind that nowadays.
when I was
Bring that back.
when I was a kid, little feller, dumber than I am now. I called it Napoleon ice cream.
Napoleon.
It's not a stretch.
No, you
You
don't know any better. Yeah.
Tootsie Rolls were part of rations for World War II soldiers.
Yes, I heard that.
Along with the Coca-Cola.
And M&M's.
I do love a Tootsie Pop.
No. M&M's stands for the founders of the candy.
One,
Just go ahead.
two.
Forrest Mars
I'm just
and
ignoring you.
Bruce Murray. So the M&M on M&M's do not stand for melt in your mouth.
No, it's Mars. M&M Mars.
Mars and Murray.
Yeah.
I just said that. Thanks for paying attention, Greg.
Yeah.
Well, I was waiting for her to hit me. She already hit me in the head twice.
The bit of
3
honey,
times, actually.
yeah, the bit of honey has been around since 1924. It was made in Chicago.
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 See if there's anything else that's of any. Double Bubble is pink because it was the only dye available when the candy was first created.
That is a horrible bubble gum.
I love it. I love that the
4 seconds the flavor lasts.
Yes, I love those 4 seconds. I
Like-
adore those 4 seconds.
Like fruit stripe gum.
Yes, I loved that too.
And if I
But then
had-
again, I eat my bubblegum, so I don't chew it. I eat it.
Do you know? Oh, go ahead, Brad.
If I had to pick a favorite sucker, it would be the Tootsie Roll Pop with that. If you remember the commercial with that owl saying how
1, 2, 3.
many licks does it take to
Get to the Tootsie Roll.
Do you actually know they
Tootsie
actually
Pop.
had an actual licking machine that solved the
Yes,
riddle?
they did.
Do you know how many licks it takes?
I would have used that machine for something else, but
Almost a
that's just
full
me.
year if you licked one lick every day. 364
Oh, every
licks.
day. Who's gonna
One
do
lick.
that once?
I would like you to do it. That's a challenge for you. New Year's. Starting on New Year's Day.
Can you imagine how like covered in
thing-
dust that thing would get?
that would get-
It's for that's why I'm having Greg do it instead of one of us.
Oh, he's still pissed because he
Nice
lost
Home
his
Alone.
hair.
Yeah, thank you. All right. That is some facts about candy on there, our favorite candies. Let's wrap up. What else? What are some of the other fun things? Do you have any Halloween, like, traditions that you do, or movies that you watch, TV shows?
Well, like I said, I had already watched Phantasm a little earlier in the season, so that was fun. But I got around to Prince of Darkness, which, again, lesser known John Carpenter. Highly recommend it if you haven't seen it. It manages to mesh together like a science-y version of horror with a churchy version of horror. So it's
Exorcisty.
no, but yeah.
Haven't seen it. Though.
Yeah, it's good. I recommend it. It's a little more exciting, I thought, than In the Mouth of Madness. Personal opinion.
You can't. Go ahead. Do you know what you just said?
Yes, because that's the name of the freaking movie, Greg.
Anyway, go ahead.
Some of us are older than 12.
Mentally.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You can't.
All right. What about,
And Lost Boys, because
And
that's,
Lost Boys.
that's always fun.
Yep. I like
a good one.
watching Army of Darkness. Actually, you can pretty
Oh
much
yeah,
any movie.
did go through all
Yep.
the Army of Darkness.
Yeah. And then, what's nice about Halloween is you can really do anything as a tradition. You could watch anything. It doesn't have to be horror specific. It can actually be science fiction because you're dressing up however you want on there.
As long as you don't watch Christmas movies on Halloween, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
Unless you're talking about like Jack Frost.
Yeah, or Santa Claus,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Santa Slayer 2. Got that. Let's talk a little bit some TV shows that we've enjoyed for a little bit. What do you think, according to IMDb or DB, whatever the hell it is?
IMDb.
Whatever.
Yes.
What do you think the number one supernatural TV show is considered of all time?
Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Supernatural. Star Trek.
Not Buffy.
Then Supernatural.
Nope.
No?
Supernatural is 13.
The Greg Berlin show.
I disagree with this list completely, but
I just don't know I don't know. Well, I don't know what counts as a supernatural TV show then.
True Blood.
Oh,
I
yeah,
enjoyed True Blood. I
True
did.
Blood. I didn't.
Sorry
I
about
don't.
that.
Not as much the last part of the last
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
I think they
It
lost their
got
way a
little
little bit.
Yeah.
They lost their way, kind of like Twilight movies. Yeah.
Twilight lost its way before it even got started,
Yeah.
but that's just my opinion.
Yep.
Okay, how is a romantic vampire thing even? It just seems.
Well, how they did it in like
They
say, Bram Stoker's Dracula, there's a romantic vampire that manages to also
Yep.
be terrifying and Twilight was just dumb.
Twilight was.
Sorry.
dumb.
Teenage
Sorry
vampire. No,
again
you're
if
not
you're
wrong.
for
You
the
Number
people
f-
who
wrong at
actually
all.
like it.
It was
Number
fucking
4 on their
stupid.
list, and I need to go and rewatch it. Penny Dreadful.
Never saw it.
I
Never heard
didn't
of
see it.
Yeah, I heard that's really good. I gotta
Yeah.
rewatch it.
Did you
I
guys
don't
start watching
remember a
it?
lot of it. I gotta admit.
I
So.
I think I started watching it.
Number 6 on their list. American Horror
The
Story.
yeah,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
That has its ups and downs. It has its good seasons and
Yeah.
its not good seasons. But like Hotel was a high point.
But I think what I like about them is that they change everything up,
They do.
and I like that. Like I would love in a Star Trek series, just an anthology. Just the whole series is just different anthology things, different things.
Well, like
every
Short
week.
Treks was
Yeah.
that for
Yes, but
for a minute.
hour long episodes would be nice.
Yeah, well, I mean, how long were the Short Treks? Like 15 minutes?
Yeah. About
Not,
there.
not the very short treks, just the short
Yeah.
treks.
Not the short treks, just the short treks. They were sharding. One that hit high, and I'm kind of surprised, is Lucifer.
Oh, so good. Oh,
But is
it-
should it be
show
that
is
high?
The best. Yes, no, that's
Yeah,
my
you think
that's
so?
that'd probably be my favorite.
It beat
my
out
personal
Charmed.
Yeah.
favorite.
It beat out
Yeah,
Charmed.
it's better.
Good. Yeah.
It's
oh.
the
Charmed is
best.
good,
Well,
but
what?
I was gonna say Charm is good, but I like Lucifer.
The original
better.
Charmed, not the new Charmed. Not really big.
Yeah,
on them.
everybody forgets.
Oh, the
Um,
new
Charmed is-
Charmed is so overrated.
Yeah. Buffy the Vampire Slayer is at number 15.
Who was in that?
Buffy.
Sarah
Yeah, who's
Michelle
Buffy?
Gellar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind.
What?
I said, oh yeah, okay.
She does a
never
great
mind.
Daphne.
She sure does. Never seen it. I know they make fun of it on Robot Chicken.
Okay. Maybe it's just me.
Robot Chicken is kind of an underrated show.
One
Oh,
that didn't.
Hold on. What?
No,
Say
no.
It. Say it.
I'm just wondering, like, yes, but getting to there, you had a long road getting from there to here. That just
I took a shortcut.
It's all right. I'm a big fan of Supernatural. It also got a little long, but at the same time, there's some. It had its ups and downs too.
You don't even like The Walking Dead, so you can't give me any shit. That was a
what
great
does that have to do with
show.
anything?
Doesn't
I
have
don't know,
anything
you
to
just
do with
give me
anything.
Shit, and that's all I got. It's all I can think of. That's my last line of defense.
It's just bringing up random, unrelated bullshit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's all
Yeah,
I
that
got.
sounds like you. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
that's all I
great.
got. I told you that. I confess fully.
He does.
Do I task you?
You you task me all the time on there.
I don't even.
Did
work
you anyone ever watch Grimm?
I did.
How was that? It was on
Yeah.
for 6 seasons.
Yeah, I liked it until it got to like maybe the 5th season. It started to get a little boring from there.
Tedious.
You
Yeah.
should unblock your face.
Yeah, it was kind of getting a little tedious and boring a little bit after the 5th season.
I don't know.
Never saw
One-
it. Can't say. I
One of the
cannot
shows
offer a
that I
qualified
absolutely love
opinion.
and could only watch it late at night on the USA channel, or was it NBC? I don't remember.
Skinamax.
No. Forever Night. Does anyone remember that? It was a vampire
Yeah.
who became a police officer.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really think
Wow.
someone should redo that. I loved it. It had a great opening.
I've seen a few
Almost as good as Silk
episodes,
Stockings.
But it was a long time ago.
Yeah. I don't think it holds up well today because it's not on anything that's streaming. You gotta go to the YouTube to watch it. But I love that
haven't-
show.
The
I thought
University of Tube.
yes.
What we do in the shadows on there?
Mm-mm.
Huh.
Well, and this is just kind of. I just kind of went and found a list, and I figured they were gonna be good. And I don't know.
Well,
I
it's
wouldn't
as
run with
voted
it.
on by its users. And,
Yeah.
And IMDb users are sometimes have good judgment, sometimes have very questionable judgment.
How about Misfits?
Yeah.
Misfits is rated 8.2. It's higher than.
Misfits?
Yeah,
I don't know. I
A
know
group
Misfits
of
is
young
Science, which they are remaking. Super excited
Yeah.
about that.
A group of young offenders doing community service
Nobody
get
knows,
struck
like,
by
it's
lightning during a
very
storm and start
weird.
developing superpowers, but they call it supernatural type stuff. So,
So wait,
Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. I don't know.
read that again.
I had this. A group of young offenders doing community service get struck by lightning during a storm and start to develop superpowers.
That
How do you
that
get
sounds
that?
like part of Misfits of Science. But Misfits of Science was the first show that Courtney Cox was in.
Maybe. Well,
but
this
it was,
ran
there
from
were
2009 to
superpowers.
2013.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Misfits of Science was in the mid '80s, and it was for one season.
See, a lot of this stuff
And it
is
was-
just newer. I hate it
Yeah.
when you go and it's like all newer stuff. There's nothing from the 90s except for Buffy, I think.
Well, it's because we're old and nobody watches that 90s shit anymore.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, can confirm.
Any other movies or anything that you guys like to watch? I mean, I always like to watch the Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, maybe a Chucky here or there, maybe a Chud.
Chud.
Well,
Classic.
I remember liking Chud,
Yeah.
seeing those.
What about you guys out there? No one said anything for a while.
No,
what do you guys like to watch around Halloween?
It's pretty quiet tonight.
I know. A little too quiet.
Scared now.
When you were kids, did you enjoy Halloween? Did you enjoy the dressing up, going and getting candy, anything?
I didn't. I lived in the country, so my parents didn't really do Halloween.
Nightmare
So
Before Christmas.
Right there with
Nice.
you. My mom and dad kind of considered trick or treating teaching me how to beg.
Oh,
Couple of times I liked twice with my sister. Once I scared the living heck over.
mm-hmm.
And that was when on the weekend when they had the Nightmares on Elm Street TV series.
Oh,
And I was up very late watching it, and they had Freddy part where he had the scene with talking sausages on the pizza.
yeah. Okay.
And all of a sudden, my sister came in and said, well, "What am I watching?" The first thing that popped in my head is Care Bears, which she said, "Oh, okay." All of a sudden, came in the scene with him kind of with a claw and sticking it into the talking side. And my sister felt it out, screaming her head off, and mom and dad was upstairs in bed, and all of a sudden, yeah. Second one was the older version with the Pennyriser, it.
Yeah.
We all float down here with him
float down here.
and my mom, we had one of those ceiling glass.
Yeah.
Ready? One of the pipes were leaking water, and all of a sudden, the light fixture does.
Oh, jeez.
My sister just screamed her head off, and it's like, oh my god, I was laughing like crazy.
Tim Curry was great in that,
Yeah.
though.
I'm not a actual big fan of trick or treating. One, I'm not a big candy person. I literally, when my parents would make me go trick or treating, most of it would get thrown out because it'd be the next year.
Stale.
Huh.
Yeah, it's not my thing. I don't mind dressing up and doing stuff, but you know what I don't like dressing up for? Halloween candy. I don't like dressing up to go get candy because I'm not probably going to eat most of it.
That's the beautiful part about being an adult now is you don't have to dress up.
Right.
You can just go buy as
Well-
much as you want.
Or you can just, go dress up and you don't have to go to other people's houses and ask for candy.
Right. Well, I actually enjoyed it better when my parents would go to a person's house that we knew and like, hey, Ryan will hand out candy for you while we go all trick or treating. Because I'd rather do that. I'd rather give out candy. So
Yeah, I mean, I love doing like the dressing up and going to school. Like one year I built Viger from
nice.
the motion picture. That was my
Mad
favorite.
nerd cred.
Yeah, that was 5th grade. I built because
No, I'm
weirdest
serious.
kid in school decided to build Viger.
That's awesome.
But so that was always fun. But you can't go trick or treating in Viger.
No.
So
Well, it does take up.
yeah, walking
space.
around the gym in Viger was hard enough. It wasn't. Trick or treating was not going to happen.
I think the best Halloween I had was actually when I was working at Lesson Gyms, and they had the Dukes there, and it was busy, and it was literally
Oh, and Luke?
no, the other Dukes, the band,
Oh.
Dooner,
Yeah.
Brian Olsen, Brad Bennell, Nick Pollock, maybe Brad Emanuel every once in a while.
Dooner?
Yeah. Yeah.
No offense.
I call him Roger.
No offense,
So-
Dooner.
He's not watching this.
No.
No. He's probably half to the wind already, so or 3/4.
He's gonna make more money off getting part of his pinky cut off than I ever will.
Anyways, it was so busy, and Lesson Gyms isn't as busy as it used to be. But this was one of their last hurrahs, and it was literally we started went and got trays and put them on top of bottles so people could put their bottles on top of that because people were just drinking it so fast. There were so many people. It was crazy. I think we ran out of Bud Light and Blatz. It was a Blatz crowd. Yeah, of all things to be a crowd of.
Bud Light
Doesn't smell well.
Delicious.
But it was a good time.
Yeah, it's fun, but Bud Light and Blatz.
Yeah, I think the first year that I worked there, I did the Terry Westwood costume. So I don't know what I did the next year.
I remember being at Lesson Gyms one year with a couple coworkers, and they dressed up as Vikings, and I dressed up as Jason Voorhees,
Nice.
and they gave first, second, and third out. Me and my two coworkers came in second, which was good because they thought it was kind of, I don't know, I can't remember the word for it. It's unique in a way with
Sure.
two Vikings with Jason
Two Vikings
Voorhees.
and a Voorhees. Two Vikings and a
Voorhees.
Voorhees. That
Yep.
sounds like a great television show. And now, two Vikings and a Voorhees.
Sounds like a game show.
Sounds like a sitcom that I would actually definitely watch.
I'd give it a shot.
Yeah. As long as they were true Vikings. Skull.
Not
With a-
Minnesota Vikings.
No.
No, God, no.
No.
Although, well,
I don't know.
I'm like, that might actually also be entertaining.
be-
After this week in football,
Kirk
I
Cousins
could
knows what
stand
it's like.
watching two Vikings and a Voorhees.
Yeah, it would be like
Say it's
two
gonna run
fight,
Simpsons long.
two Vikings
No,
meet
no.
Jason Voorhees.
I might tune in for one.
For
or two.
one or two episodes.
I got the hiccups, and I need to smoke. Fill
No,
in with your
we're gonna wrap it up right now, Greg.
Oh,
So
I
just
guess-
stick around here. Yeah, it's a little
I
after
still
9.
get the hiccups.
All right. Anything else? Anyone else
I
want to
had-
talk about quick for?
I have the hiccups.
Nope. So we will not be doing Halloween horror anymore.
Did I ever tell you that I have 11 toenails?
On 10 toes.
No, on 9.
Oh,
Well, I had the accident with my leg, and then
okay. All right, I think we're going to wrap everything up there. We ran out of time for Stratego Between Amigos, but at some point, we're hoping to bring that back.
One of these
If
days,
Greg
we
would
will get
just-
around to it.
it was. No, see, I got the hiccups. It was.
Greg's
supposed
got
to
cold
be
feet.
Next week, Linda pretty much told me she doesn't want to look at me without hair. So that just is kind of oddly flattering, but
But you're the champ right now, so you have to defend that title. So you are a coward champ.
I kind of like.
You're running away from all these challenges.
I can picture. I can see Greg without here.
So he wins. Greg wins. Stratego Between Amigos. I have to shave my head. And now when there are challengers to you allow Linda to veto you.
wow,
We'll work on it.
says the single guy
Whatever.
who doesn't have to live with that, whose wife did not flat out tell him, "I don't want to look at you bald." But
I think that would help
it's
your
your
case.
hair. Go ahead. It's fine.
That sounds good
Do
enough for me.
whatever. Are we doing this next week then?
No.
When are we doing it?
Now, I may or may not be here next week because next week is kids.
Oh, well, darn it.
So,
Gosh darn it.
No.
was
If we
ready.
solidify a time, Linda's hoping you lose.
Oh, no, she's not.
yeah. Well, no, then she doesn't have to look at you anymore.
Oh, my God. She was, when I told her about that, she was like, what the fuck? Anyone who knows Linda knows she doesn't have the cleanest mouth. much like myself. And she's like, what the fuck? No, no, no. And then after a bit, because she has purple hair, after a bit, she's like, well, I guess it's your hair and your head.
Well, you see, that's presuming that you lose.
That is presuming
I'm not
going
to lose.
So then what's the
So then, well,
problem?
yeah.
That's what I tried to bring up, but at that point, there was no talking to her about that. I was the 5th grade champ.
The 5th grade champ. Well,
Goddamn
no
right.
Sean G73, so.
Ah, well.
All
I
right.
had a bit for you, Sean G73, but you missed it. We worked extra hard on it, too, so.
It's okay. All right, let's thank all of our subscribers and followers out there. Tonight, there's a couple people missing that, Andy Social Cupcake wasn't on.
Like crowds.
Yeah, that's okay.
Yeah.
It happens.
It's all right. Maybe it's
They're cleaning up some.
All Saints Day and they're trying to be saints, and we're not saints.
We're far from saints.
I don't know.
What time is it?
Well, everybody, don't forget to subscribe and share this. You can share the channel at any time. Just link to the Dorkfather on Twitch, and you'll be doing us a big favor. Follow, share, and subscribe.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Brad,
Ladies, put a towel down.
tell Greg to say goodnight.
Hey, Greg, say goodnight.
Good night, Greg.
Good night, everyone. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you
Peace.
for tuning in.
Live long and prosper.
Power to the people. Down with Whitey. That's from a movie. I don't remember which one it is.
Thank you for watching the NerdCast live every Wednesday at 7:30, where we will refill your cup of pop culture with all things nerdy. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell all your friends, tell all your enemies, but most of all, make sure that you tune in every Wednesday again at 7:30. Thank you so much for being here, and may the Schwartz be with you.
I gotta go home and my big old Jethro bowl of cereal.
A Jethro Tull.
Oh,
Welcome to
shirt
Outtakes.
on, dude.
Well, I will gift you my
Had some of them.
whatchamacallit. It was fine, but I do have diabetes, so I'm kind of at my limit.
This will probably be my son.
Diabetes.
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 Wilford Brimley.
Yes.
Yeah. Diabetes.
Oh, yeah. Put that down. Oh, that is a burn. You see that? I just lifted way more weight than you ever could. You see that, Ben? Trust me. That at. You're a fucking nerd. You're a nerd. You fucking not lift any fucking weight like I do. You just do nerd stuff like eat bubbles and go to the shopping stores. Oh, yeah. You saw that. You saw that. I lifted way more weight than Benjamin Trust. Benjamin. Yeah, deep burn. You know what is going to be the best burn, though? Is what's going to happen to you at NRW. What's the name of the fucking show? What's the fucking show name? How am I spacing out the fucking show name? And I'm the nerd? You forgot the fucking show name. If you ever... That feels way better, my loveliest. Now, NRW, Pandemonium, Rothschild, Wisconsin, August the 12th. You just saw the weight I lifted. I lifted more weight than Benjamin Trust, who called me out. God. Stupid. Yes, you saw. Oh, darlings, that's lovely. This is another outtake. This is another. We're on an elevator. We are a nerd. You've seen Benjamin the Jet. Benny the Jet. Heard that before. Ben. have the 189 IQ of your glam god and calling all of us bag boys. That's what he called. He called you a bag boy. Can you believe that? Bag boy. You know, he called you a bag boy. On the day of my daughter's wedding, he comes to Tasha with Scott. He calls you a bag boy and then he just walks away like nothing ever happened. Oh, yes, darlings. Start over. You just heard that. God, what? Ever hear of scabies? Yes, I am here to officially accept the challenge from that chowderhead, that knucklehead, that big ponchkin. It's 1986, calling us nerds. You're gonna hurt our feelings by like saying D&D ain't real. My mama said so. I'm gonna go tell her you said that right now. You're gonna get in trouble. That's right, Glaminites. We are a few days away.
I'm Schwartzman. Come and see my burgers.
But you, me, the bickich, we are just